Welcome to your Sunday setup. I'm Whitney, and today we're talking about something that affects every single one of us: stress. Stress isn't inherently bad, it's a natural response that helps us adapt and take action. But when stress becomes chronic, overwhelming, and unrelenting, it can drain our energy, impact our health, and make work and life feel 10 times harder than they need to be. Today, we're going to talk about how to manage stress effectively, not by eliminating it, but by changing how we respond to it. Before we begin, let's take a short meditation to reset and create a sense of calm. Find a comfortable position, relax your shoulders, and gently close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. Now, imagine a clear glass of water sitting in front of you. The water is still, representing a moment of calm. Now, visualize a drop of ink falling into the water. This drop represents stress, a worry, or a frustrating moment. At first, the ink spreads quickly, clouding the water. But as you continue to breathe, the ink begins to settle and the water starts to clear. Each breath is a reset, a reminder that stress is temporary and can be managed with intentional small actions. When you're ready, gently open your eyes, carrying that sense of clarity and balance into today's session. There's an ancient fable that gives us a simple but powerful lesson about managing stress. It's called The Crow and the Pitcher. A crow was desperately thirsty and found a pitcher with water at the bottom. But no matter how hard it tried, it couldn't reach the water. At first, the crow felt frustrated and overwhelmed, just like we do when stress builds up and we feel stuck. But instead of giving up, the crow started dropping small pebbles into the pitcher, one by one. Slowly but surely, the water began to rise until the crow could finally take a drink. Stress often feels like that water stuck at the bottom of the pitcher, out of reach, overwhelming, and impossible to fix. But instead of trying to solve everything at once, what if we focused on small actions that gradually shift the situation? Just like the crow didn't solve the problem in one giant action, we manage stress best when we take small, intentional steps. So, here are three, but really powerful strategies that you can use to manage your stress. One, take micro breaks throughout the day. Instead of waiting for a vacation or a weekend to decompress, take small reset moments throughout the day. A 2-minute breathing exercise, stretching, or a short walk can lower stress levels and refresh your mind. Two, you can reframe your stress response. So when stress hits, ask, is this a real emergency or just a temporary challenge? Our brain often overreacts to stress, right? And so shifting your perspective reduces panic and increases your problem solving ability. And then the third one is the 5-5-5 rule. for stressful thoughts. If something is stressing you out, ask yourself, will this matter in 5 minutes? Will it matter in 5 days? Will it matter in 5 years? Most of the time, stress shrinks in importance when we put it in perspective. The crow didn't get rid of the problem. It took small, smart actions to change the outcome. And stress works the same way. We don't need to remove it completely, just shift our approach. So you can think about one small thing you can do this week to reduce stress. Maybe it's setting clearer boundaries, taking breaks, or changing how you respond to pressure. Whatever it is, the key to managing stress isn't about doing one big thing. It's about small, intentional actions that add up over time. Next week, we're shifting gears to resolving conflict, something most of us try to avoid. But here's the truth. Conflict, like stress, right, is a natural part of life. Conflict is a natural part of every relationship. It's about differing opinions or perspectives. And so avoiding conflict actually creates more stress in the long run. So we'll talk about why embracing conflict rather than running from it can actually make work and life easier. So you're not going to want to miss that. Well, that's a wrap for today's Your Sunday Setup. I hope this episode gives you new ways to manage stress and approach challenges with confidence. Thank you for joining me today. And if you found this episode helpful, please subscribe, share it with someone who needs it, and come back next Sunday for more inspiration and insights. Until then, here's to a week of small, steady steps towards calm and balance. Stay inspired and have a wonderful week ahead. Take care.